Hello, this is fine and easy. Wait, my voice loud enough? Hold on. I honestly can't tell, to be honest. Alright, this looks good. Alright, so yeah, I'm back. So today is Random Game Saturday. And we'll be continuing playing Senran Kagura verse on the 3DS. I think the last time we stopped was after we met Homura. So yeah, that's cool. I was thinking of starting the stream with some like side missions and then we're gonna go straight to the main story and whatnot. So I hope that's like fine with you guys. So yeah, let me go to the game. And let me close some tabs real quick. Let's see. Alright, looks like everything's in order. I'll adjust the game volume for a little bit. Hold on. Alright, this sounds good. Let's see, the only missions we have available. Kasaragu, Yagu, Hibaru. Gotcha. See, we already finished that one mission with Yagu. Let's do Katsuragi. Those two did it. No one did this. No one also did that. Alright, we're gonna make Katsuragi do this one. And also this one. Oh yeah, it's gonna be kind of hard for me to talk while like playing because I have to hold my actual 3DS to do this. Hi, music. Hey, Gwen. How are ya? Sorry if I'm not talking because the setup I'm doing is that I'm holding my actual 3DS, so it's hard for me to hold the mic at the same time. But because of that, I might be a little quieter than usual. But yeah, how are ya, Gwen? See, it's fine. Don't worry about it, thanks. Doing good, actually. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I'm glad that you're doing well. Oh, yeah, this is a little off topic since this is not about Senran Kagura, but yesterday's stream for Final Fantasy. Gwen, you've been killing everything. All I did was give you a few buffs and then you're just able to like 3-round bosses like it's nothing. And you're supposed to be the tank. I'm not used to tanks doing a lot of damage, but I guess in Final Fantasy 1, if you're the tank, you can hit hard. But yeah, you've been like my major damage dealer for the bosses. I'm not sure how well I'm gonna do with like the other bonus content I'm gonna do in Final Fantasy 1 because those bosses are gonna be a little bit more tricky, especially if I start fighting Omega and Shinryu. Oh my god, the two actual super bosses of the series. I don't think I'm gonna last long, so I have to be really careful. But I'm hoping that when we get to fight those, I want everyone to at least have HP that's like around the 900 range, because I would say that's enough for everyone to like take a few hits from those bosses. Yeah, I've been lurking yesterday. Really good single target damage. Yep. Yeah, you just been murdering everything with Excalibur. I mean, I could like swap your Excalibur with the Masamune, which is considered the strongest weapon in the game, but I'm like, nah, Excalibur is strong enough. I'll probably give you the... I'm trying to remember what the sword was for. I think it was called the Ragnarok or the Lightbringer, which is... I would say the closest thing to like a really powerful weapon for that's gonna help me fight the super bosses. But I had to go through like the win bonus dungeon, which is probably gonna take me a while, Gwen, because that one's actually notorious for being very long. Like, oh boy, like if I start streaming that one with you guys, you're probably gonna see me go kind of crazy with some of the map designs because I'm like, oh my god, I just want to get to the exit. And everything. Choose the one with the cool sounding name. I will. But yeah, I think that's enough talking at the moment. Let's get back to the Senran Kaguras. But yeah, where's my 3DS? Found it. I was looking to buy a 3DS a couple of years ago, but they're really expensive where I'm living. Oh, that sucks to hear. Yeah, I feel like nowadays, if you want to get like certain systems, you kind of have to pay a lot of money for it. Most of the time, I try buying like I guess the consoles that's in like other regions. You know, like how for the 3DS, there's like, you know, there's an American version, there's a Japanese, and then there's the European and whatnot. I try to buy the region that has like, that's cheaper to get. And I can just like, you know, jailbreak it and then, you know, just do whatever the fuck I want with it at that point. You can jailbreak it to be like in the language you prefer. That's what I tend to do, but I know not most people will do that because, you know, sometimes you have to pay import tax and that sucks. And whatnot, but yeah. You can buy Switch Lite for roughly the same price I did just that. Wow. That's a Switch Lite? Really? Man, that's Alright, we finished the mission. What do you wrote down? Nintendo never really cared about the Russian market, so I get that, to be honest. Oh, that sucks. I kind of wish it's easier for certain countries to get access to games because, like, gaming's fun. I love games. Also, I forgot how easy it is to gain levels in the early parts of the game. Because the way how the level up system works is that if you kill an enemy when you have like a high hit count, it actually increases the amount of experience you get from the enemy. So the way how most people will power level in this game is by just having ridiculous amount of hit levels and like trying your best not to kill the enemy while, you know, you're trying to rack up the hit combo and whatnot. Because once you get to like a high hit combo, you can just like, okay, I can finally kill the enemy, and then bada bing bam boo, hey, you got yourself like, I don't know, 10 levels and within one mission and whatnot. But yeah. Oh yeah, Gwen, since I'm just doing 3 missions at the moment, is there a character you want me to like show off and whatnot? Out of the 5? Because we can't unlock the 6th one yet until I beat the story. We have Asuka. She's the main girl. She's my favorite character. I mean, you can kind of tell that I have her little icon next to Red. We have Kagura. I would say she hits hard, but she's kind of frail. Good reach with her attacks. Katsuragi, which is the one I showed earlier, she's designed to be the tank character. Like, she has ridiculous amounts of HP and defense and such, so because of that, she's just designed to be tanking. Yagu's kind of weird because she's designed to be similar to Katsuragi as she can tank, but she's mostly a ranged character. A lot of her attacks, especially when you gain more levels with her and combos, it focuses on long range. But the thing is that a majority of her combos is more like melee of anything. It doesn't feel like she's a proper ranged character. And then Hibari's just the weird one. Like, I'm not even joking with that. Her entire fighting style is just odd in general. I just cannot get used to Hibari. But she is kind of broken because her air attacks does so much damage. Like, it's ridiculous how much damage her air attacks do. Like, you can literally one-round bosses if you just time it perfectly. And whatnot. Like, that's the crazy thing about Hibari. Like, through practical use, she's kind of odd to get used to. But, like, if you just use her air attacks, everything's just gonna die. And whatnot. But yeah, which one do you want me to show off? Joey Kagura, gotcha. I like her haircut, and her name reminds me of that Snuff. Wait. I know what you're talking about. I know like the genre of games that is Smuck. Shoot 'em up, I know. I will probably never finish. Yeah, I think that's what her name is actually a reference to, Glenn. Because I remember in the Wikipedia for Senran Kagura, they actually point out that her name shares the same name of that game. I'm not even sure if the developer is a fan of that game or not, but I remember a lot of people in the wiki actually points that out. Wait, I just realized I skipped the transformation. Fuck. What's the best entry point for this franchise, by the way? When it comes to Senran Kagura, I would suggest playing Burst Renewal, which is the remake of this game. It's available on PS4 and PC. I prefer grabbing the PC version because I just prefer that version more. And whatnot. After you... Yeah, that's probably like the best entry point. Because I feel like when it comes to the other games, especially the ones that are more readily available on modern consoles, I feel like they're kind of hit or miss for the most part. I feel like the first game is the best point because it's essentially like, well, it's the first game. This is where you're going to get the most information on the main characters. I would say the story of the first game is actually pretty good. And the character writing isn't like... I wouldn't say it's like the best in the world, but it's decent enough that you're like, yeah, I can chill with these characters. Like, I actually like how these characters interact with one another. And whatnot. And gameplay-wise, I do think it's good. I'm talking about Burst Renewal, by the way. Because I feel like there's a lot of good quality of life improvements in that game. Like they show when an enemy has like an attack window and you can actually parry it. And parry's actually really great in that game. Because in the other Senran Kagura games, like your parry timing and like how enemies telegraph their attacks is a little bit awkward. But Burst Renewal actually got it right, so I'm like, yeah, that's like a good thing about it. And whatnot. What else is there for me to talk about when it comes to Burst Renewal? I would say that the game is fairly challenging if you do it on like other difficulties other than easy, because easy mode is like, you know, easy, like you're not gonna get too much challenge from that. I would say medium difficulty is like the right middle ground. Like it's not too easy nor it's too hard. It's just right. It's just, it feels right. And then hard is actually like, you know, it's hard but it feels fair. And whatnot. But yeah, I would say that would be a good entry point, Gwen. Does play Burst Renewal. And after you play that, you can just go wherever you want. I know some people will just be like, oh, after you do Burst Renewal, play Shinobi Versus, since technically that's a sequel to the first game, even though Senran Kagura actually has a little bit of a complicated timeline, which I will get into like later on and whatnot. So I hope that like answers your question, Gwen. So this, I would just say Burst Renewal will be the ideal entry point. Thank you. I also noticed that you bought it on Steam sale recently. Yeah, I did. The reason why was because I actually owned the game back on PS4. I actually own a physical copy. More specifically, I own a limited physical edition of it, which comes with a cool box. It comes with the game. It has like a soundtrack with it. I love the soundtrack of the series. Like, when you can tell by like the music that's playing right now, it's pretty great. But just wait until you get to the other songs, especially in the later games. Like, they are extremely wonderful. And whatnot. What else is there for me to say? But yeah, I did play it back on PS4. I did a completion run of that. I got 100% of everything, which isn't really that difficult if you know what you're doing. That's like the funny thing about First Renewal when you compare it to the original version. Because Gwen, I want to tell you this. Trying to 100% the original Senran Kagura 1 on the 3DS, it will take you forever. You want to know why? This is because the game has a achievement system. So you're like, oh, it's like trophies or like getting achievements from Steam. Like, okay, that's cool. How's it a bit of a pain back in 3DS land? You need to get all the characters. Yes, every single character to the max level, which is 50, mind you. But experience gain, especially later on in the game, can be either, oh wow, they're giving me so much too. I only got like enough for one level, and I spend like 5 minutes in this mission. And whatnot. Like, the grinding them to level 50 isn't like, I would say yes, it's grindy, but I won't say it's too complicated. But the grindy part, like you're mentioning right now, the grindy part comes in, you have to finish all the missions with all the characters at the highest rank. So that means you need to finish every single mission with an A rank with every single character. And some characters can be very difficult to play sometimes. Or you just have to get used to them. But even then, they have like a high skill ceiling. And how to make things even more funny, Gwen, you need to finish all the missions in frantic mode. And if you're wondering what's frantic, it's essentially glass cannon mode. So at the start of each mission, like you notice at the bottom screen, they're like, oh, press L and R to go frantic. If you do that, your characters will just literally strip into their undies, and this will actually make them into a glass cannon. Like, they just one-shot everything, but everything can one-shot them. So essentially, you're playing a very dangerous game where any mistake you make will cost you everything. And you need to finish every single mission in frantic mode for one of the achievements. But they did made this a lot more lenient, where you don't have to, like, you know, play every single character in frantic mode to get the achievement. You can just have one person just do all the missions in frantic, and that's enough to, you know, get the achievement. And whatnot. And what's funny about it is that if you're trying to do like 100% run of this game, it will probably take you like, I don't know, like 70 hours. If you know what you're doing. Or for my case, it literally took me like a year because I kind of like played this game off and in. And whatnot. Let's just say that I kind of went crazy near the end because I just kept dying in frantic a lot. I'm like, oh my god, I don't remember this stage well, but oh. and whatnot. But yeah, I kind of went a little crazy near the end of it. But hey, I got 100%. That was worth my sanity. And whatnot. But yeah, it's like that difficulty setting DMC games where everything dies in one hit. Yes, it's like exactly like that. It was the Dante Must Die difficulty. Yes, I remember trying to play a DMC game in that difficulty. I remember both raging but also feeling satisfied that I'm actually understanding the game. But you know, every now and then I do make like a small mistake. Or whatnot. But yeah. Heaven or Hell. Oh, it's called Heaven or Hell. I thought it was the Dante Must Die difficulty. But yeah. Man, I should stream a DMC game with you guys. I'll probably do DMC 1 and then build my way up to the latest game. Because I'm just like that. I always like playing older games more than playing like the new ones because like, I don't know, new ones like, yeah, they have all sorts of cool quality and life improvements compared to the old ones, but there's something magical about the old games that kind of tells you that, yeah, I can see why people really like it and how it's able to spawn like, you know, newer entries and such. Is it like extremely flawed? Yes, it is extremely flawed, but at the same time, you can see why people really like it. And whatnot. I only played Dre 4 in the reboot everyone hates. Okay, I will give you props for playing Dre in 4. I mean, Dre is like the popular one that everyone's like, yo, you have to play Dre only. Don't play 1 or 2. So I'm gonna like excuse that one for now. 4, you are Pog. I love 4. 4 is my favorite. And the reboot, that one's okay. I'd rather not talk about that one. And whatnot, but yeah. Oh man, I'm enjoying the conversations, but I need to continue on with the mission. Sorry about that, huh? No, it's fine. I do like the conversation. I'm kind of sad that I skipped the transformation for her. But yeah, I'll show you what the frantic mode looks like. Hold on. Drop the mic, my bad.
秘伝忍法舞うように散りなさい。みなき行きます。はあ行きます。は秘伝忍法そうだや行きます秘伝忍法行きます任務達成。任務完了です。
So yeah, as you can tell, everything does die rather quickly. Like the amount of damage I'm doing is like a lot. And you get a special ranking as well, which is star.
これも修行の成果です。決めました。おかえり。おかえり。着替えると気分が変わって嬉しいです。
Oh yeah, there's a dress-up room, which essentially like, hey, you can change what the girls wear and whatnot. But in the context of the first game, there isn't really a lot of outfits. To be honest, like there's barely any outfits for you to change around with. But it's good enough, I guess. Just wait until you play the other games, Gwen. Like, the other games, there's so many outfits. Like, I think one of the games had like a total of like 100 outfits. And that's not me considering like counting DLC, mind you. Because DLC just increases that even further. Like, there's so much. There's so many outfits. Yes, the normies. Oh god, the normies.
おいお前ら、アスカにセクハラするんじゃねえっての。カツネ？あたいはセクハラするのは好きだけど、セクハラを見るのは大嫌いなんだ。正当防衛ってことで、ちょっとお仕置きしてやるぜ。 開始。
I keep forgetting that blocking's not a ding here. So yeah, the one thing that kind of like makes me wonder when I played this game for the first time, like, okay, when this game first came out back in like 2011 technically, why is there no block button? I feel like blocking would help a lot. Especially with some enemies where they just like, you know, combo lock you.
ちょろい。ちょっとカツネ。この人風紀委員さんなんだよ。
私服装の指導をされていただけなんだけど。
そんな今更だけど悪かった。ごめんな。ちょっときつめのセクハラだと思って水に流してくれよ。
笑ってごまかした。
決めたぜ。
おかえり。
おかえりなさい。
おかえり。おかえり。
どれがいいかなと。
わかった。柳生ちゃんもこのぬいぐるみ欲しいの？ひばりもずっとこれ欲しかったんだ。知っている。それじゃあお願い、ひばりに譲って。やっと見つけたんだから。いや、俺はそうだよね。嫌だよね。この子すごく可愛いもんね。柳生ちゃんも欲しいよね。
I mean, I haven't seen what the plushie looks like. I want to know what it looks like.
いや、俺は隠さなくていいの。こうなったらこのぬいぐるみをかけて勝負だね。勝負？ひばりじゃ柳生ちゃんには勝てないと思うけど、それでも譲れないものってあるもんね。わかった。
Oh yeah, Gwen, I'm kind of glad that I did that testing stream last week. Because of that, I actually have full confidence in like actually streaming 3DS games now. Because it looks great. Well, to me it looks good. That I think it'd be fun to like, you know, stream 3DS games with you guys. That seems good to me too. Yep.
いざ尋常に舞い散る。ぬるい。
力がまだだ。遊びはここまでだ。忍び天心。消え去れ。まだぬるい。消えろ。ぬるい。力がせっほ秘伝忍法くらえ。決着。この程度造作のないこと。
I also like how you design yourself individually for each game. Yeah, it's because like I want to make sure that the layout, you know, reflects what the game that I'm playing. But also, yeah, this is like the famous part that most people remember Senran Kagura for, other than like, the fan service. It's the, oh yes, you can actually, tear the clothes. And yes, this does apply to you as well if you get too much hits on you. And what I always find it interesting, Gwen, is that in this game, there's an actual like detriment to having your clothes get tear off, because if your clothes health bar goes to 0, you're essentially wearing no armor at that point, but you don't have like, the benefits of going frantic. You're essentially like, oh shit, my armor broke. That means I'm gonna take damage from everything. And what else? So yeah, clothes are actually important. And you can actually do the same thing to the bosses as well, because I noticed that the more you attack the boss and they start losing their clothes, the more damage they actually take from your attacks. Like, I noticed this a lot when I played this game. I don't notice it too often in the later games. I think they kind of like abandoned it and just kept the whole like, hey, you can like, there's clothes damage, and it's like, oh, poggers. And whatnot. But like, yeah, that's what I noticed when I was playing this game a lot back when it came out. And yes, the cutscenes do in fact reflect the, you doing close damage to them. It gets more and more funny as you play the later games, Gwen. Because in this game, the only like closest thing that you can get to like, whatever is considered inappropriate to a person is that you just get to the brawl. That's it. Like, they keep their pants. You just get to the brawl. The next game after this one, which is Shinobi Versus, you can get them straight up to their underwear. Pants is not safe anymore. You can get them to their bra, to their panties, and I think if you do your ultimate special move on a boss that's at that state, they're only at their underwear, you actually get the chance to tear off the underwear as well. But I'm not 100% sure if that was a ding in Shinobi Versus. I know that was a ding in Espo Versus, which is the game that comes out. Wait, no, fuck. I'm trying to remember what Espo Versus was. Oh, yeah, Espo Versus was the direct sequel to Shinobi Versus. And whatnot. Well, I remember Espo Versus kind of cranked up the fan service to like, oh my. Like, it gets really Looney Tunes logic. Like, I always crack up at the fan service when it comes to Senran Kagura, because I can't take it seriously. I'm just like laughing at how ridiculous it is. But yeah, let's continue on with the story. That's the part of the appeal though. Yeah, that is true. I feel like whenever someone talks about Senran Kagura, they just think of the fan service and like that's it. I mean, like, I don't blame people for thinking that since they don't really hide it. But there's other things going with Senran Kagura that I think most people kind of just like, tend to overlook, and because of that, they just focus on one aspect, which kind of, I would say, vandalize the series. Like you said, Dead or Alive. Like, as fighting games, I actually like Dead or Alive, like, for the combat. I actually like how they handle the fighting. The fan services parts, that's just the icing on the cake. I do like it. But I find Dead or Alive to be an actually well done fighting game. I actually like how you can do combos in that game. And whatnot. Same. Exactly.
最初からプレゼントするつもりだった。
Oh, look at that. The whole reason why they fight, completely pointless because Yagi was gonna give it as a gift regardless.
じゃあなんで勝負したの？ひばりはやればできる子だ。何でも自分から積極的に行くといい。それがいつか自信につながる。
I mean, it's good practice when we actually start fighting bosses as well, because I feel like once you get to the boss battles of these games, it's either they're good or you can just easily break it. But in the context of this game, you can easily break bosses like it's nothing. They did change it for Burst Renewal, where they actually made the bosses quite challenging. Because if you think that you can just like, you know, oh, I can just mash the button to kill bosses and whatnot. Burst Renewal is like, no, you can't, dumbass. You actually need to block and parry. Because bosses actually can escape your button mashing combos and can actually punish you heavily for that. So you need to be very careful when you're fighting bosses in Burst Renewal, because they're like, yeah, you can't do the same tactics against me. You need to think something else. And whatnot, which I do like a lot. And everything. So let's go on.
それじゃあ私のために勝負に付き合ってくれたの？ああ。ありがとう。柳生ちゃんって優しいんだね。いや、それほどでも。
Oh, look at that. She's blushing.
決めた。
Also, I realized that an hour has passed, so I'm gonna take this as an opportunity to do a BRB break. So use this as your opportunity for a BRB break. You know, use the restroom, get some water, maybe a snack or something. So let me go pull out the BRB screen. Just all Oscar. I am gonna make more of this, Gwen. I'm gonna make a total of let's see. There's 5 Hanzo girls. There's 5 EB Joe. And then the later games added 10 more. So I'm gonna make a total of 20 of these for each girl. And I'll probably do DLC. I'll probably make some for the DLC girls as well. Oh wait, that adds my total to there's 2 DLCs. There's 1 DLC that's from Dead or Alive. 3 more DLC people. That's 6. Ayame. Kaguya. Naruku. Neptune. That's like another 10. I'll probably make like dirty more. So you're just gonna have me just sitting in my laptop, going through like Microsoft Paint, just sitting there going like, okay, I need to make dirty of these. And like my folder is just gonna be filled with just Senran Kagura. I'll do it because I want to make sure that the BRB screens reflects the game that I'm playing. But yeah, I'll be back, guys. Alright, I'm back. Oh yeah, Gwen, I'm not sure if I actually showed you this, but I did show it to everyone else before. So a while ago, Senran Kagura had a crossover. Well, the gotcha game for Senran Kagura had a crossover with Neptunia, and I managed to get Neptune from that event. Let me go show it. Where is the Nips? I think this is it. So yeah, I got the Neps. From the Senran Kagura gotcha game. I really wanted to get Whiteheart next, but unfortunately I was not lucky enough, so I just couldn't get her. Oh, she looks so cool. Yeah, because her outfit is based on the Neptunia Cross Senran Kagura Ninja Wars game. But yeah, she does look cool. There is a like swimsuit version of it, but I forgot to take a picture of it, but I'll show it to you next time, Gwen, because I'm kind of lazy to like, you know, get my phone and like plug into my laptop and like take the screenshot and such. I'm lazy at the moment, so I'll do it next time when you come by. I'll show you it. Okay, mm-hmm.
どれにするんだ。
一人でもできるもん。
Oh boy, Hibari. Oh god.
ごめんなさい。
Gwen, I'm gonna tell you this. In the Senran Kagura games that has PvP, the one character that scares me the most is Hibari. Anyone that mains Hibari, I'm fucking scared of them. Because she's the type of character that's like, you know, high skill ceiling. And because of that, most people who are like casual, they wouldn't really play Hibari and whatnot. But people who are pros, they mostly main her. And they scare me. Because that means they know how to play her effectively. And because of that, if I ever play PvP, and the person that I'm fighting is maining Hibari, I just want to quit. I don't want to fight them. It's that type of like scenario where, you know, in some fighting games, you're like, oh, this person's just using like the cheap character, so there's not much skill to it. But when you see someone playing a character that's notorious for being difficult to play, you're like, oh shit, this person is serious. And whatnot. Like, that's why whenever I see someone play like a difficult character, I'm like, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. Like, it's one thing to like fight someone that's cheap. It's another thing to fight someone that actually knows what they're doing. I didn't expect these games to have PvP, to be honest. Yeah, they do. I'm going by memory, mind you. So, Shinobi Versus had PvP back on the PS Vita. Yes, it came out on the PS Vita. And whatnot. But yeah, you can play with people. You can either fight them or you guys can work together to fight other people. And whatnot. They kept that for Espo Versus, where I feel like that one is a lot more simplistic, to be honest, with their PvP but I didn't have much fun with that one. I always say Burst Renewal is like the right amount of like, yeah, this is fun. This doesn't feel like boring. It feels fun. And whatnot, but yeah. Even losing is fun if they can pull out some sick moves during the set. Yes, I agree. Like God.
ひばり、区内を家に忘れてどうやって授業を受けるつもりだ？
確かにカバンに入れたと思ったんですけど。
仕方ない。お前は放課後に補習だ。
今日は帰りにみんなでバナナクレープを食べに行くはずだったのに。
それは残念だったな。
Oh, not the banana crepes. We want some.
先生、待ってください。その補習、私たちも受けます。
Not the banana crepes. Yeah. Oh God. I haven't had a crepe in such a while. It's so over, yes.
どういうことだ？
みんなは一人のために、一人はみんなのために。仲間なら当然のことです。
I mean, outside of that, it's good practice because they are shinobis. They are ninjas. Their profession is actually really dangerous, so more practice the better, I guess.
まあいいだろう。では補習は校庭で行う。5人の中で成績が最下位の者は何度でも補習だ。
Alright, Isibari's turn. I'm gonna show you what makes her, like, kind of broken in this game, Gwen. You just have to do these two things I'm gonna show you, and you can just win everything with Hibari. You see that? Just doing bunny hops and just toss your kunais to the ground, everything just dies. But I didn't even bother to do her combos. But I didn't even bother to do it. I just went like jump, spammed kunai. She looks like she will stun lock the shit out of you, PB. That's exactly what she does. That's why she's difficult to play, because you need to know how to stunt lock with her effectively. How to make it even more, like, I would say broken for Hibari is that in the future games, they add elemental, status effects. Like some characters that tend to be fire elemental, they will inflict burn, which, you know, decreases your HP as it goes on. Others will use poison, which, you know, decreases your HP as it goes on. But the two broken ones is freeze and lightning. Freeze, like the name implies, you will literally cover enemies in ice and they can't move at all. You're just a sitting duck at that point. And lightning can paralyze enemies, so it's like paralyzed in Pokemon. They just can't do anything at that point. Guess what element Hibari is? She's lightning, so she can literally paralyze people if she use like lightning moves. There you go, that's Hibari. Just do bunny hops and just spam kunai. That's all you need. That's all you need to do with Hibari in this game. In the later games, they did try to make her have a proper moveset, quote unquote. I'm using this in quotation marks. But it's kind of iffy. I mean, granted, she is designed to be the high skill ceiling character, but like through practical usage, it is kind of iffy to get used to. But if you know what you're doing, oh boy. I think the Hibari that doesn't play that well, even if you know how to play her, is probably... Actually, no. I don't think there's a Hibari that sucks play moveset wise now that I think about it. It's just very high skill ceiling. Your affinity with Yang has awakened the Yang attribute. This will take effect when you perform it. Oh yeah, you see those little bars, yin and yang and such? Basically, what those bars do is that the bar gets filled out if you're at like a certain like state. For Yang, you have to be in your Shinobi transformation for it to fill off. Sorry, fill up. I don't know why I said off. And if you're like, oh, what happens if you fill it up? Well, basically, your Shinobi transformation state will just get more and more stronger. Because already, like, when you do a Shinobi transformation, you recover all your HP. You get a big boost in your attack and defenses. And you can do unlimited air raves. And you can use your special moves. Like, that's the benefit of entering a Shinobi transformation, is essentially like a free heal up if you feel like, oh man, I need to get quick HP right away. And I want to spam specials and whatnot. Frantic, glass cannon mode, you can use specials and everything, but you're a glass cannon, you're gonna die in one hit. And whatnot. Frantic mode will fill up the Ying bar, which is the one below. That one's blue. And the more you fill up the blue bar, the more glass cannon you get. So you will still, like, it would just increase your damage output to like ridiculous levels, but also your defense is practically non-existent as you level it up. And everything. And you're like, oh, is there a benefit if we fill out both bars? Yes, there is. There is an actual benefit if you manage to fill out both bars. But I will show you it. I don't want to spoil the surprise. I want to show you what happens.
ひばり勝ったの？私がビリだね。補習決定ってわけだ。まさかアスカちゃん手加減したの？いや、そのひどいよ、そんなの。ごめんね。
Bro, why do you toss the match?
仲間のために盾になるって難しいね。でもひばりのためを思ってくれたのは嬉しいよ。ひばりちゃん、二人で補習を受けよっか。そうしよう。決めました。おかえり。
おかえり。
どれにしよっかな。
Wait, I just realized I should be talking to everyone to see if there's new dialogue. Okay, never mind. I actually saw this dialogue before. I thought they changed it, but they didn't.
どれにしよっかな。
Hey, we're gonna play Asuka now. Let's go. My girl.
もっと強いやつ出てこいよ。どいつもこいつも弱すぎる。退屈だよ。こんなの何にも面白くない。
Hey guys, look. It's a billboard of the game's cover art. I'm not joking. That billboard right there, that's literally just the cover art of the game. I think that was the European cover art. So if you buy like a European copy of Senran Kagura Burst, like they actually have a physical copy and everything. That's what the cover looks like. And if you're wondering like, oh well, but good old America, do you guys get like a good cover art and physical copies? No, we didn't. If you want to play Senran Kagura in good old America, you need to buy a digital copy, which sucks. I prefer physical copies. Like, it really did suck. I open my eyes to see the dorm ceiling. The clock by my bed said it's 4 a.m. I cannot wake up that early. Oh my god. 4 a.m. God. I had the same dream as usual. The past few years, I had the same adrenaline rush dream almost every night before waking up. It's totally unrewarding. Sorry. It's totally unrewarding though. The rush I get from it isn't enough. You'd think I'd at least be able to find satisfaction in my dreams, but nope. My name is Katsuragi. Not my real name, obviously. It's like a code name for identification. So yeah, the names of the characters, that's not actually their real names. That's just their shinobi names. We don't actually know the names of the characters of the series. We just know them by like, you know, like Katsuragi said, it's a code name essentially. I still like the name my parents gave me. But that's what everyone calls me, and I'm not the type who cares much about that kind of stuff. Look at that. Rushing to school. CG. I changed my clothes, jumped out of the dorm window, and dashed off into the mountains. A shinobi's morning starts early. I'm still only a student, but the basic routine isn't all that different from a full-fledged one. What separates us is the danger. The only opponents I fight are mummies, every single day. Even if I get to fight outside of class, it's just thieves or gang members. It gets really boring. I want to fight someone stronger. But I can't miss out on training. Still, if someone really tough did show up, you bet your ass I'll fight them. First off, I do some stretches to limber up. Then a quick run across the field. I feel good as I listen to my footfalls on the mountain road and the chirping of the birds. After 6 miles, I do some more stretching. Then 100 push-ups and sit-ups each. Damn. Running 6 miles, and then after that, 100 push-ups and sit-ups every day. God, that's intense. I'm surprised that she can't one-shot things like One Punch Man from that kind of workout. By the time I break a sweat, the sun finally decides to put in an entrance. The orange sunshine peeks between the trees, coloring the whole mountain in a warm glow. Isn't that straight up Saitama's workout routine? I think it is. Does he run 6 miles? I know he does 100 push-ups and sit-ups. But I'm not sure about the running though. It's been a while since I saw One Punch Man. 100 kilometers daily. Oh, fuck. What is that? Wait. Is it 6 miles? Let me double check. I want to be 100% sure. Oh my god, it is 6 miles! She is literally doing Saitama's workout. Wait, when did One Punch... Wait. This game came out in 2011. When did One Punch Man came out? Wait, hold on. I need to check this. One... Wait. Okay, so... One Punch Man, the webcomic. I'm using the webcomic as like, you know, the earliest point. It came out in 2009? This game came out in 2011. Oh my god. I guess the creators of Senran Kagura really likes One Punch Man, like the original webcomic. So they just decided, hey, let's make our character does the same routine as One Punch Man. Oh my god. Oh my god. Gwen, we found a One Punch girl. But she's not bald. Wait, it kind of makes sense because she's the... Well, she's one of the few characters that just uses her fists. Well, she uses her legs more, but she does use her fists every now and then. Oh my god. We discovered a neat reference. I didn't realize that. God, I'm learning something new today. Good. Thanks, Gwen. I love this time of day. No problems, haha. Once I finish, I start to head back to the dorms when I feel a small presence behind me. US measurement system is wild. I honestly agree. I'm not gonna lie, I honestly agree with that because, like... Most countries are like, oh yeah, we use like centimeters and kilometers. Like, that makes sense. And then the US is like, you want foot? You want inches? And whatnot. Like, I don't understand US sometimes. And whatnot, but yeah, let's move on. The US is quite crazy. I felt a small presence behind me. It's faint. Could just be my imagination, but I turn around anyway, and sure enough, there's nothing there. Wait, did she say something? I guess she didn't, so... Choco? I say it without even thinking. Choco's my dog's name. He's a prestige Pomeranian, small enough to hold in one hand. Okay, I always find this detail funny because in the later in the later games, especially if you happen to see the anime, which if I'm gonna be honest with you, Gwen, when it comes to the anime of Senran Kagura, I just think it's okay. I don't really like it compared to the games, but it's like fine for what it is. So, like, in the later games and also in the anime, they actually show you what Choco looks like. And it's not even that small how she describes it. It's actually pretty big. And whatnot. So I don't know why in the game she describes it as, like, it's small enough to hold in one hand. When in actuality, it's actually bigger than that. He's round like a little ball. I used to love to roll the little guy around. But one day, he was gone. I had him since I was little. Ever since then, whenever I get that odd feeling, I find myself thinking that maybe it's him. There's no way it's Choco. It's silly to think he'd just show up. But I can't bring myself to give up hope. I'm still always looking for him. Despite how long it's been, the moment's hitting me hard. I feel my eyes welling up with tears. Actually, Choco wasn't the only one who vanished. My parents disappeared right along with him. I always wonder why my family would just disappear like that. But deep down, I think I knew. That's why I want to be strong. In a shinobi's world, you either get strong or you wind up losing everything. I have never actually talked to anyone at school about my family. Getting all mopey about that kind of thing just isn't my style, you know. I change my mood through sheer force of will. I walk into the ninja room and go straight into the sushi counter. God, I would like a sushi counter in my classroom. Like, imagine, like, you go to school, you attend a special ed class, which is, you know, the shinobi course. You go to the classroom, and then at the corner, there's a sushi, like, restaurant right there, and you can, like, order sushi whenever you want. But I would want that. For real. Yes. Oh my god. What the fuck is a ninja room though? I guess it's a room where you teach ninjas. It just sounds funny to me. I fire up the casserole dish. Alright, that's cool. First, some water in the pan for my special miso. Once it boils, I throw in some noodles and add a dash of wild grass I found while running. Wait, that does not sound healthy. You don't pick up random grass and think it's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be good for my soup seasoning. You don't do that. The smell of miso gradually fills the ninja room. Three minutes and some unashaming drooling. Later, the ultimate ninja cooking is done. As I eat my wild grass and ramen special, a weird sight suddenly fills my vision. Something brown is moving on the other side of the sliding door. I fling the door open without thinking. Oh wait, she said it, my bad. I can't believe my eyes. A soft, fluffy ball is floating in the air. What the fuck?
これは
The color and form rules out it being one of Master Kirya's ninja tricks. Not to mention, he never uses his abilities outside of class.
敵の人具か
I let out a kick that cuts the ball in two. It disappears in a puff of smoke with nothing left behind. I quickly scan all around me for threats. There's no sight of the enemy, but my adrenaline is still at max. I'll bet that thing was for the enemy to spy on us. If it was just floating around at random, there's no telling what kind of data it could have gotten. If so, then it was probably sending data back. Which would mean we're about to have some serious, unpleasant company.
カツネ、どうしたの？
Asuka had walked into the room at some point. He looks worried.
いや、まあ。
これ。
I kind of wish there was an auto button because there's no auto button, so I had to manually press it. I can't skip forward because, you know, I'm skipping that makes me skip the dialogue. She points at my now cold ramen. No, not the cold ramen!
授業に遅刻するって言っても、カツネ、ラーメンは絶対に残さないじゃない。きっとなんかあったんだよ。
God, that's the worst. Like, you eat something hot and then you kind of leave for a little bit only for it to, like, become cold. Oh, that's an awful. That's awful. Asuka's a persistent one.
わかった。みんなが揃ったら全部話すよ。
Once everybody gathered, I tell them about the ball.
キリア先生に相談した方がいいんじゃないかな。
Hibari says in response.
同感だ。
Mutters Yagu quietly.
でも、今日はキリア先生、出張の日だったはず。
Senran Kagura, to which everyone nods.
どうしよう。敵が攻めてくるかもしれないんでしょ。ひばりたちだけでなんとかなる？まだ敵が来ると決まったわけではない。
Says Yagu, gently comforting Hibari. I couldn't disagree more with the others. I want to fight. I want to fight someone tough. That's why I have done all this training. Yes, you did the literal Saitama training montage routine. So yeah, I hope you will find someone strong, just like good old Saitama. I want to see just how strong I really am. I can't tell them that, though. Not when I see them not when I see how anxious they all are. They'll come. I know the enemy's coming. I'm completely convinced. And if they're out to get us, it makes perfect sense that they will do it while the master is away. Crazy Bari peering outside around the sliding door. There's a strange-looking girl in the courtyard. And her thirst for blood is palpable, soaking through the air like humidity. They're here. They're finally here. We move to the courtyard in a group.
お前誰だ？お前たち忍び学生だろ？
The black-haired girl takes a single step forward.
私はホムラ。私立ヘビ女子学園の忍び学生だ。
Oh yeah, if you're curious who Homura is, she's the girl on the right. The tan girl on the right. Where the one that chat's blocking, that's Homura. She's the rival character to Asuka. The Cladinus Hibijo Academy. I don't know how to pronounce the first part of it, so we'll just call it Hibijo for now. All shinobi students have heard its name. It's a notorious school where evil shinobi are trained and raised. But as notorious as it is, everything about it is shrouded in mystery. Its size, its activity, hell, even its existence is often called into question.
お前らは半蔵の忍び学生だろ？何を言っているんですか？私たちは。
At Ikagura's attempted misdirection, the girl pulls out a photograph and invokes a camouflage barrier.
しらばっくれても無駄だ。
The picture is of me right before I kicked the ball, so that ball was for surveillance after all.
それに
Homura says, grinning.
隠れ結界を発動したのにお前らは消えない。なるほど。そこにいるのは全員忍びか。だったらなんだって言うんだ？
I asked, shaking with excitement.
超秘伝忍法書を渡してもらおうか。渡せるわけがありません。
Says Ikagura decisively.
渡さなければどうなる？
My grin's as cocky as hers. I'm just itching to fight now.
決まっているだろ。力ずくだ。
Homura laughs, drawing a sword.
面白い。
I start to get ready to fight, but Asuka stops me.
カツネ待って。ホムラちゃんとは私が。
Homura and Asuka are acquainted. Oh yeah, if you want to know how Asuka met Homura, basically one day Asuka was just walking through the supermarket and a delinquent bumped into her, stole her wallet, and Asuka literally has to fight through a literal wave of delinquents just to get to the girl that has her wallet. And Homura appears and just beats up the girl and gives Asuka back her wallet, and the two just like, you know, exchange names, and that's how the two got acquainted. That's literally their first meeting. Battles between shinobis are meant to be one-on-one. That's what we have always been taught. So if I let Asuka handle this, I won't get to fight.
そんなに戦いたいんやったら相手になったる。
A girl with an emotionless face appeared next to Homura. Her eyes are blank as she draws closer to me.
あんた誰？日陰。
Oh, Hikage. She's also a really popular character. Just wait till you see what she looks like. Hikage draws a knife and slashes at me, her expression never changing. I dodge out of the way at the last moment.
あんた強いのか？強い？そうありたいもんやな。なんで？ 命令に応えるためやったら強くないとあかんやろ。
She is strong. I can sense it. I get to fight someone tough. I have never been this happy in my life. I have to fight stronger opponents to get stronger myself.
みんなを下がっていて。ここはあたいたちがやる。
Kagura nods slightly at me. Hibari and Yagu takes a step back. Asuka and Homura, me and Hikage. We finally get our first taste of real combat. Yay, we finished the long dialogue. So yeah, you're gonna be seeing a lot of these dialogue scenes a lot as you're playing through Senran Kagura. I mean, it's nice and all, but like, oh boy, it requires a lot of reading on my end.
まさかこんなところでまた会うなんてね。一つ聞いてもいい？どうして超秘伝忍法書が必要なの？
どうして？決まってるだろ。最強の忍びになるためだ。
最強の忍び？
BRB, no problems, Gwen.
各校の超秘伝忍法を奪って私は誰にも負けない強さを手に入れる。
ホムラちゃん、おかしいよ。超秘伝忍法書がなくたって修行で自分を鍛えれば強くなれるじゃない。
強くなるためには手段を選ばない。それが私たちヘビ女のやり方さ。
そんなの忍びの道に反してるよ。
文句があるならかかってきな。お前の言う忍びの道ってやつがいかに薄っぺらいかを教えてやる。
私の忍びの道は薄っぺらくなんてないよ。アスカ、正義のために舞い忍びます。舞い忍びます。
邪魔するやつ潰せ。
Alright, time to fight Homura.
いざ尋常に舞い散る。
いきますよ。
思った以上にやるじゃねえか。
秘伝忍法。みかん両断。ダメだ。
決着。
Yay, we beat her. That was pretty easy. But I kind of realized that, oh my god, I finished her so quickly. Okay, I'm back. Hey, welcome back, Gwen. I just defeated Homura so fast. I didn't expect that. Also, I was not able to tear in. Well, I wasn't able to tear all her clothes off, so I kind of want to redo that now. Do I want to do it because I'm a pervert? No, it's because I'm a perfectionist. I need to make sure I have 100% of everything.
もう終わりか。
嘘、聞いてないの？
お前がどれほどの腕なのかわざと攻撃を受けてやったんだがな。軽いんだよ。お前の薄っぺらさそのままの軽い攻撃だ。そんなんで私にダメージを与えられるか。
So you usually try to platinum every game. I usually try. Like, there are times when I'm like, okay, I need to, like, get 100% because it's gonna bother me so heavily if I don't. But there are times when I'm like, I'm kind of too tired and worn out that I won't really do that. And such, so because of that, it really does depend on my mood. But yes, I will usually try to platinum a game. But if I get to a point where I'm like, okay, I feel extremely tired and I don't think I can do this anymore, I'll just like stop right there.
まあいい。今日は挨拶に来ただけだ。次に会うときは命がないと思え。
決めちゃいました。
I think the reason why I'm like that is because I play like a lot of RPGs where it's like, oh, I need to try to get every single item in the game. Like after I find out that, oh, this enemy has a chance to drop this really good item and shit. So it kind of eventually evolved into me just trying to just 100% everything. That includes like, you know, getting all the trophies and whatnot. So yeah, I guess that's like kind of the reason why I'm like that. But there are times when I do get tired of it. I finished YS Origins recently, and the achievements in that one as well. The first one is getting the first update. The second is beating the game. Yeah, oh my god, I remember that. So yeah, that's cool that you tried out YS Origins. I do like the YS games. And yes, I am aware that it's called the East games. I call it YS because that's literally how I grew up calling it. And whatnot. I don't think I play all the games, to be honest, because the only games I remember spending the most time in is the 6th game, Arc of Nephilim, which a lot of people consider that one to be one of the weaker entries, but I love that game because I actually played it back on the PSP, which is known to be the worst port of the game. But I'm not kidding with that, Gwen. You want to know why the PSP version is terrible? Long ass load times. Just from going from one area to another, you're stuck in a loading screen. And it takes a fucking while for it to load. Even if you download the data. Yeah, so anyone who have not played a PSP, usually when you play a PSP game, in the options menu, there's a little ding called data install. And what that does is that if you install it, you essentially I'm trying to remember what it does, like through a technical standpoint. I think what it is that you're essentially downloading the assets of the game into your PSP, so that when that happens, it actually makes the game load faster, and you won't have, like, you know, too many issues with the game frame rate and whatnot. But even if you were to do that, the game still loaded slow. Well, for the case of YS6. For other games, it actually does make it load a lot more faster, which is what most people recommend doing. And such. It's just for YX6, it's still slow. Like, it did fix some of the loading, but oh god. And whatnot. But yeah, I like, despite me playing it on the portable system, I still loved it. And if you're like, what would be considered the definitive version of that game? I would say the PS2 version or the PC port. I recommend those two versions if you're ever gonna try out YS6. Like, I recommend those two versions since, you know, those ones load in a snap. Like, you don't have to wait for like a painfully long time for it. And whatnot, but yeah. Let's continue on. We need to, like, you know, 100% this. I missed it! Oh my god! Where we're doing that, I refuse. I refuse to leave this mission until we actually, you know, fully take away the clothes. There, we did it. I don't care, I got a B rank. We at least did it. Oh yeah, this mission. Alright, I do have like an interesting tip if anyone were to play this version of Senran Kagura 1. This mission right here, this is actually a decent mission to like kind of power level your characters to like, I would say around level 30. Like you go from level 1 to level 30. Like this is actually pretty good. Because this will constantly spawn enemies until you destroy the Dree pulses, like what the goal of the mission is. Of course, you get a time limit of 5 minutes, but if you manage to, like, you know, kill the enemies quick enough and also rack up big hit combo, you're just gonna be racking up experience like it's nothing. And whatnot. So this is one of the good places to, like, you know, grind a few levels. We will do this mission with Yagu. And after this mission, I guess I do one more story mission and I don't know, maybe I'll call stream at that point. I don't know, maybe I'll continue playing with you guys until, like, I get tired or something. So yeah, if you just do her strong attack normally, you just shoot a bunch of water. This is actually good if you want to, like, juggle enemies from afar. Like, you're like, oh man, I don't want to deal with this enemy that's annoying the face in melee. Just spam Yagu's, like, strong attack and she'll just be shooting water. And the range of your projectile is actually really great.
にする？ひばり、頑張れよ。頑張ります。
Let's talk to everyone since it looks like there's new dialogue. I can't believe the Hibi-Jo attacked us. Our attempts at deception has failed. They knew us as shinobis right from the start. There's no telling what might happen now. The Hibi-Jo Academy. Why should we have to fight fellow shinobi students? Guess it's kind of like a sports meet for regular kids, only more deadly. I mean, yeah, there's a possibility of you dying, I guess. It's the same thing. I can't stand people who are like, oh, I was taking it easy on you when they lose. Oh my god. Yeah, I don't like it when that happens too. When I'm beaten, when I'm beaten, I got no problems admitting it. So fucking stupid. We are shinobi, ninja. No more, no less. We exist solely to be higher for our skills. If we come into conflict because of our employers, we can do nothing but look for a solution.
Hibari, 疲れたよ。部活ね。
任せな。
What should I do? I don't want to fight girls from another school. Can we just get along? I wish we can.
誰次行きたい？ひばり。
頑張ります。
いってらっしゃい。
どれにしよっかな。行ってきます。ひばり、前後ろにます。
任務開始。進め。
Fuck, damn it. Have to go now. Thanks for the stream. No problems, man. Thank you for stopping by and letting me like talk about Senran Kagura. I appreciate it a lot. I also appreciate you like talking to me about all sorts of fun things. But yeah, have a good one. Have a good night. Damn it. I enjoy talking to you too. Might join your stream too if you are streaming, that is. Yeah, I'll be streaming tomorrow, usual time, Glenn. 11 a.m. PST time. I'll be streaming Star Ocean and whatnot. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna do the Star Ocean one because I know for a fact that I'm at the second half of the game. I'm not sure how long I'm gonna like power through most of the story events, but like yeah, I will be streaming tomorrow.
決めました。おかえり。
おかえり。
どれにしよっかな。
Alright. We're gonna do the Katsuragi mission. But before we do that, I will use this as an opportunity for a BRB break. I want to use the restroom and also get some water. So take this as an opportunity for you guys to have your own bathroom and water break. Also grab a snack or something if you are feeling a little hungry. So yeah, I'll be back, guys.